Underneath that, you're going to write the word TV show. And under that, you're going to write the word club. Not like clubbing, but like a club. Like the Moose Lodge or the Elks Club or something like that.
For the musketeers.
Yeah, musketeers, yeah. Okay, so your house, your home, that is your personal Facebook profile. Every single one of you, I'm 99.9% sure, has a Facebook profile home. It's where you post most of your things, it's personal, and you can choose who sees what. You know, you can choose public, private, whatever like that. But that is truly your home base. So I want you to think about that as your home. And whenever you post something on there, you're welcoming people into your home. So keep that in the back of your mind. Next one on your list was storefront, right? That is an official Facebook business page. Not a group, a Facebook business page. And when you are selling Tastefully Simple on the internet, it should always, according to Facebook's terms of service in that fine print that we never read, should always be from your business page. It should never be from anywhere else. And that might shock you a little. Because when I actually read Karen's book before conference, because I really wanted to get a feel of everything and where she was coming from. And she says, you know, yes, are you every once in a while on your personal page going to post something about Tastefully Simple? Sure, because it is part of your personal life. But if you are collecting orders via your personal page, that's against Facebook's terms of service, and you could be put in Facebook jail. Nobody wants to be in jail. So, your storefront is your what? Business page. Okay, which is different than a group, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. Let's go to TV show. Anyone know what that is? That's when you go live. And who is afraid of live on Facebook? Okay, I get it. And you may not, that might not be a niche for you, and that's okay. I want you to know, it's okay. But it is an opportunity. We all have a TV in our house, right? Well, almost probably everyone does. A lot of times, that's where we get some information, and it's just a niche that you can kind of pull some information from. But it's another channel, if you will. All right, and your club, and you can be part of lots of clubs. You know, I was in art club, I was in band, I was in this, I was in that, like high school. You know, you all have all these clubs. Well, clubs are the groups, your Facebook groups that are out there. So we have the Rocketeers Club, or the Rocketeers group. If you're on my team, you're on the Goal Getters, Dip Slingers, Dream Achievers, whatever. So those are all different types of clubs, if you will. You all have a common interest and idea. It is not, no, never mind, sorry. So it could be though, let's say on your business page, so on my Kathy's Kitchen, on my business page, maybe I have a particular group of clients who love Magic Chicken. I could create a club or a group on my business page just about for my Magic Chicken favorite people. And that's kind of a way to kind of manipulate your business page and really kind of make it interactive in different ways, and also a resource for your clients. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, when you have a business page, just an FYI, you might want to put this, business pages are public. Okay? That is for everybody to see. So I just want you to be aware of that, whereas on your personal page, on your home page, you can shut the front door. It can be personal. Okay? So I just want you to remember, whenever you invite someone to your home page or your personal page, you're inviting them to your home, okay? Whereas your storefront is open to all. And your club can be secret, it can be private, it can be public. Usually, most people do it as a private group. That tends to be the way it is. All right, so that's that. Questions about the different aspects there? Okay. So now we're going to talk about netiquette. There's an actual word, well, I don't know if it's in Webster's, but I mean, it should be. There were a couple of things that Karen talked about as far as netiquette or etiquette on the internet that will help you maintain a professional profile, if you will, and professional language, and also keep you, again, out of Facebook jail. She strongly indicated multiple times that the copy-paste function, although it is ridiculously easy and helpful and helps us all very much because we're all busy people, it is actually one of the quickest ways that you can get into Facebook jail. Whether it's copy-pasting text or copy-pasting pictures of someone else that you saw someone do, or even if you're pulling it from a document, you're copying, you're pasting it in. Because, and I like the way she described this, basically, Tastefully Simple's algorithms can read, or when you do something super duper quick, it thinks it's a robot. And if it's robotic, it can't be a real person in Facebook's brain. Is there a brain in Facebook and Facebook algorithm world? So if you're copy pasting, you're saying, well, you're not really thinking about it, that could be considered spam, so that I'm gonna flag that, and then Facebook puts you in jail. So how do you get around that? Sometimes what I like to do is I will copy paste it just for the idea of what I see. A lot of times, like, on our social sharing website, I'll see some great text, I'm like, oh, that's a good point, that's what I want to, that's my target, if you will. But then I'm gonna Kathy it, or Kathyize it, or whatever, I don't know. I'm gonna personalize it, and that's where Christy was talking about the branding. You put your brand on there. That's you. You put your mark on there. And what is that gonna say about you? What I say about Beer Bread might be completely different than what Jamie says about Beer Bread. But we're both talking about this awesome product, which is kind of cool. You wanna be unique, and she used the word, and make it personal and use your unique voice in your text. So that way, you're not being that robotic copy-paste, but you are creating the same target with your own little unique voice. Okay. Questions? Did you have a question?
No, I didn't have a question. I had an additional comment in addition to the copy-paste, because it just happened to me. You should not screenshot and crop out someone else's information.
Because why?
Share that. Because it's annoying, first of all, but no, I mean, it's because it's not unique anymore.
Right, it loses the unique feature, plus actually the image quality reduces down every time you take a screenshot of something too. Now, do I screenshot things for ideas and keep them in my photos and everything like that? 100%, absolutely. We have a law in our company called the Law of Abundancy, which, I mean, Jen Briggs might tell you a little bit about. But we are a sharing group, and we are here to work together and get ideas from each other, and then you put your unique voice on that. So I think we all can agree that it's okay to share ideas, but it's not okay to copy-paste the ideas. Do we all agree to that? Okay, cool. All right. Also on your personal page, I did talk about this earlier, when you're in your home, you're on your personal profile, you really don't want to have a call to action for business on your personal page. That, again, would be on what? Your business page. A call to action to purchase, a call to action to join, a call to action to book a party should be through a business page profile. And again, always, you want to make sure when you are on your personal page, you are keeping it clean. You don't want to put out any of those, controversial topics out there when it comes to politics or, anything that could be controversial, because you are out there presenting yourself, and anybody who eats, as they talked about, is your client. So when you're out there on your personal page and using F-bombs all day long, I'm pretty sure that grandma's not going to be buying from you. And that's the way I kind of have always thought about my personal page, is that God rest their souls, but if my grandma saw it, would she be okay with it? And I want to make sure I'm presenting myself that way. Okay, number 3. Okay, so then she talked, yeah. 3 minutes total? Okay. All right, so she talked about social media 911. And this was kind of her idea. 9, and this is over the course of 1 or 2 weeks, okay? So 911, 9 non-marketing posts. Basically living your life. There's no call to action, and it just shows your passion for life. You're living your life. That's what we normally do anyways. Now, the first one is an actual promo post. So that might be like, you're talking about Oh My Chai, because that's coming back. And you might have that mixed in amongst those 9, and you're putting that promo post out there. And then the last one, which I do find a little confusing, honestly, between the non-marketing versus the casual personal, it's the idea of a call to action without buying. And that's the way I kind of, and see if those who were there, see if this makes sense. It's something where you're gonna start to engage people, like a this or that comment, or a randomized question, or a poll, or a window into your world, where you want people to comment and create a conversation. It's casual, it's a casual conversation, not necessarily business related, although could be, but it's also not marketing either. Does that make sense?
So you're talking about on your business page or your personal page?
Great question. It could be both.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't really put any personal stuff on my business page.
And so,
Maybe I should.
but what I do is sometimes I do because I want them to see a little window of my world. Like, I'm out and about on vacation because it tastes really simple. Something like that. I got my
Sitting in
camper.
your garden.
What's that?
You can be sitting in your garden.
You can be
or on your driveway and
Right.
doing your garden.
It makes them relate to you, makes you relatable, absolutely. You probably are wondering about Facebook parties, because everyone has talked about them and stuff like that. And she did talk about Facebook parties in that they are definitely a part of our business as consultants and direct sales, and she did say that they should not, and she really went into this into great depth in the book, that it is a very small part of our entire network as far as our ability to connect and with clients. So absolutely, you should use them for fillers here and there, but remember, the most important thing is making those connections. She suggests that your Facebook parties should be populated from your business page because they're going to be purchasing from you. So if they're purchasing from your personal page, again, that's against Facebook's terms of service. That was something that I'm still struggling with, very honestly, and I'm learning more and more about that and trying to figure that out. So it's going to take a little bit of a dance, and I'm giving myself a little grace with that. Before you invite your host to the party, talk to her to make some individual invites to friends and family. Don't just dump all her friends or dump all 50 friends in there right away. Personally invite her friends, have the host personally invite her friends, and then when they give them the okay, invite them to the event. She said for myself as a consultant, I should preload some posts to that Facebook party. So like today I was getting one ready for a back to school Facebook event her name's Evelyn. And so I put 3 posts in the party already, and I haven't even invited my host yet because I want what Karen said is that people as they come in will start to look through things and they're going to want to see a little content before then. Then she said only 1 post a day. You don't need to go crazy. 1 post a day is fine. The day of the party, 30 to 60 minutes, and then the last is 1 post party. That's fun to say. 1 post a day post party. But I love this, and Holly does a great job teaching how to do this too. All of that is null and void without great host coaching. You can have everything set up great, but if you don't have good Facebook party host coaching, it's all null and void. She heavily expresses in the book, online parties should be, I wrote this, only small party business. Okay. Last thing. Couple of last things that she really wanted to drive home. You want to make sure that you are duplicatable as a consultant, right? Because that makes you, you can grow your business that way, and people are going to want to be just like you. So if you're on Facebook all day, that's not duplicatable because not everyone can be on Facebook all day. So she said it's okay. Go away from it. Stay, do your 911s, do your 1 post of the day, and then walk away. It's okay. Again, it's all about connecting, not collecting your likes, not collecting your comments, not constantly collecting information. It's about the relationship. And then again, remember, it's only one little part of your business. And I think